Hey guys, after today's class, I thought it would be helpful if we went through some of the questions that you had asked and some of the topics that came up in your breakout room discussions. So one of the questions that I got today was in regards to the Glossary of Peers. So I wanted to walk you through what that looks like. I'm on the home page and I'm scrolling down to the Glossary of Peers. When you click on Glossary of Peers, you're going to see an option for add a new entry. When you select add a new entry, you're going to put your name here. So last name and then first name. And then you're going to answer the 3 questions as honestly and completely as possible. And then when you're all done, you're gonna hit save changes. If you want to add a photo, you can do so by clicking on this photo and then adding an image, uploading an image from your computer. Another question that came up is where is the calendar so that you can see the dates that we are meeting. I'm going to scroll down again on the home page to the GEL schedule. You can download this document and keep it in a folder that you've dedicated to this class. I recommend downloading documents whenever you get the chance to do so. Another question is, what do I write for the blog and how do I submit the blog? And I want to show you one of the options you have in this class is assignment prompts and templates. And when you visit this page, you're going to find any assignment that I provide that has a written prompt. Those prompts will be here. Anytime I provide a template for a project that you're turning in, it will be found here. Right now, again, I have a downloadable link for you. You can download this document. I'm not going to read this to you, but this prompt answers the question, what am I writing about? As far as how to submit, you're going to go to Help and Course Communications and Weekly Blog. When you select Weekly Blog, you're going to hit the button for New Blog Post and then start writing. You'll have the option to submit it. And then this blog is for your eyes and my eyes only. And really, those were the questions that I got. The other thing that I wanted to address are some of the topics that were coming up in many of the groups that I visited with today. The first thing to come up was time management and scheduling. You're starting to realize the significance and the importance of keeping a schedule and creating some sort of list for yourself, some sort of calendar where you can see what's coming up, what assignments you have due, what readings you need to have done. And I recommend actually putting together a calendar for something like this. I practice what I preach. I have my own calendar. In the past, I have kept calendars online. You can use a Google document. That way, I found when I used a Google document, I could update it on my phone, I could update it on my computer, I could update it from anywhere I had access to the internet, and be able to keep what's called like a living document that changes and evolves over time. This is something that I strongly recommend on your end, is to have something that you can refer to so that you don't make the mistake of waiting until the last minute or having a significant or major due date show up on your horizon as a surprise. There should be no surprises in college. It should be all laid out for you from the beginning of the semester. I have had students in the past create their own master syllabus. I am one of those people who used to create a master syllabus where I took all of my calendar dates from each class, and I wrote down what readings I was doing every week for each class, what writing was due, what homework was due, any changes into the schedule. I put it all in my own calendar so that I could always see what was coming up next. And there's a sense of accomplishment looking at all of the things that you've gone through and done and crossed off that to-do list. The other thing that came up in a few of our groups is how college is significantly different from high school in the fact that you are responsible for everything. And I'm going to try to be a soft spot, a soft place to land in this reality. And but you cannot expect that from all of your professors. Some professors are not going to allow for "I didn't know" to be an excuse for missing a due date. So I promise you that I will remind you every time we have something coming up. I promise that I will remind you when you have work that needs to be done for a larger project. And those habits, those reminders, I encourage you to expand to your other classes. This is a class about teaching you how to be successful in your other classes. So when we're thinking about time management and scheduling and responsibility, yes, I am asking you to do that for this course, but more broadly, this is something that you should be paying attention to in your other classes and scheduling the time that's required to get through all of the work that needs to be done. I'm realizing now that I'm very sparkly in this shirt, and I'm not quite sure why, but I don't know that I'm gonna wear this shirt online again. Okay, that is all I have for this video. I will be making update videos on a regular basis, just as a reminder, announcement, recap for the week. Sometimes there might be more than one, but I promise to keep them short and to the point, and to continue these conversations that we are having as a group within your cohorts and just on campus in general. So that's all I have for this video. Go wash your hands.